always. Secunda, you've got the coin.
Tails.
Tails is the call.
Bat first.
And you've got a tail. Shubman, it looks like you've been practicing your tossing. Congratulations. What are you going to do on a different surface?
Bat first. Looks like a good wicket. Few cracks there, so hopefully no moisture in there. So that's why.
Tell us about the team straight away, because I know you've got some news there for us.
Yeah, we have got the World Cup winners, 3 of them back in the team. So Sanju's in, Jaiswal is in, and so is Shivam Dubey. Krill is also in. We are rotating a fast bowler, so Mukesh is resting in this one.
And what will that do to the balance of your team in this game?
We have got I think we've got a pretty balanced side. Deep batting, with obviously all the power hitters coming in. So I think it's a great combination for us.
All right, all the best today.
Thank you.
Opportunity to go 2-1 up in the series. Secunda, what would you have done on the surface?
We was going to bowl first.
Okay,
all good there.
Tell us about your team today as well.
Yeah, we've got 2 changes. So Garava is declared fit, so Garava comes back in for Luke. Unfortunately, Enoch Senkaya split his ribbing in the last game, so we've got Marumani coming in for him.
Okay, all right. Nice to see the left armour coming into the side. When you look at the surface, what do you think will be a good number first up?
Yeah, I think it's not as moist as the first, but it's not as flat as the second game as well. So I think there's definitely something for the seamers at the top as well. And even for the spinner, if the moisture stays for a bit longer, I think there will be a bit of slow turn as well. So yeah, we wanted to bowl first anyway.
Good start in the series and a difficult second match in that. What is it that you guys have talked about in the couple of days that you've had off?
Yeah, certainly we looked at what we did well in the first game and not so well in the second game. So listen, the boys have got a lot of good lessons in both games as well. Hopefully we try and back our bowling unit and they execute their plans much better as well. Try and restrict them to as low as we can and try and chase it down.
All right, Secunda, all the best today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, the news then from the middle is that Shubman Gill of India has won the toss. No hesitation to bat first.
Yeah, many thanks to Tino Maboyo. So Shubman Gill's won 3 tosses out of 3. He's going to bat first on what's different surface as well, and he welcomes back the World Cup winners. Who's going to open the batting?
It's going to be a tough call because he just said World Cup winners are back, of course. But 3-4 opening batters like the last game, we're going to see that. So I would think at least a little bit of bias towards the lefties. So I'm thinking Yashasvi and Abhishek Sharma will open the batting. We're going to see some explosive openers at the start, then comes Shubman and Rutu. That's what I would think. Let's wait and watch what they do.
So the captain would drop to 3 then?
Well, he's batted 3 before, hasn't he? So that could be the shout, the 2 lefties having a bat off. That's going to be exciting to watch.
All right, we're just going to come to the teams once we get that confirmation of who's actually missing out. Heard from Sikandar Raza with 2 changes. But it is a day that's of note, not just here, but in the cricketing world. Around this time, I think, we've already seen play underway at Lords. And James Anderson, one of the greats of the game, who of course started his story against Zimbabwe all the way back in 2003, is about to play his last test match. What a player, what a bowler, a serious trailblazer for fast bowling. His longevity stands out. 700 wickets, he'll get the chance to add to that in 1 more test, 187. He'll finish at 188. Decent, steady ODI career, but he is one of the all-time greats in the purest format. Andy Flower, what a legacy he leaves behind.
Yeah, he's been an incredible performer, hasn't he? I think there are 2 things for me that stand out about James Anderson's career. One of them you've mentioned already is longevity. To have the hunger and desire and fitness and resilience, physical resilience and emotional resilience to play 188 tests as a quick bowler is incredible. And then the second thing is his level of skill. He was very quick when he started, bowled big hooping outswingers, and then he's refined that skill and the skill off his fingers to swing the ball both ways, bowl wobble seam, and lead that England attack along with Stuart Broad for so many years. I think those are the 2 things that really stand out for me.
He's outgrown Stuart Broad's career. He's outgrown a lot of international careers. 149 of those 700 wickets were against India. India wouldn't mind seeing the back of Anderson. What a bowler.
I think 2 of them would be me. Well, a lot of batters would be really happy to see the back of him. But that being said, I think he's one of the last fast bowlers in this era. At least you're not going to see another bowler who's going to pick up 700 wickets, play 187 test matches in this era where T20 cricket is prioritized a bit more. I think it's time we celebrate the fact that this was a once-in-a-generation cricketer, and in this generation he's possibly one of the best that ever was in terms of his skill.
A physiological phenomena, Jimmy Anderson. He's going to be 42 at the end of this month. There's another 42-year-old who's making headlines, though. Gautam Gambhir has officially been named as India's next head coach for the men's team. We were expecting this news to come along, and this is going to be the first international for India, in effect, with their new head coach officially named. He's been a terrific player in white ball cricket, without doubt. World champion in the T20 and ODI format, and Andy Flower's worked with him closely in the IPL. He knows of his IPL potential. We saw this decision coming, but where do you see perhaps Gautam's instant role and challenges for the next few months?
Well, the first thing he's got to do, he's got to give up his Legends cricket at the moment. That is in play. He's quite a man, Gautam Gambhir. I really enjoyed working with him. He's got strong opinions. He's got strong, clear views on the game. He's very decisive. He's a very proud Indian. He loves Indian cricket, and in this position representing Indian cricket, I think it's a good appointment, and I think he's going to be successful.
Yeah, big shoes to fill now, because he's taking over a team that finished on a high, and Rahul Dravid's sign-off was, perhaps just the ideal way to do it. Sometimes that puts a little more pressure and expectation, or is that just going to come with whoever is Indian cricket's head coach?
Yeah, it would have been nice for him personally if he had just right after the IPL or something like that he'd taken over, because he came off on a high as well. He's won the IPL, and whatever tournaments that he's done as coaches, even with Lucknow Super Giants when he was part of the IPL, took him to the playoffs. So he's had a successful coaching record in the short time we've seen him in franchise cricket. I think he's a really good choice for the job. A lot of these younger players respect him, look up to him, but then he's very astute on the field. We've seen him as a captain, but now more as a coach. Brought a team to success after 10, 12 more odd years. So that I'm sure he'll be thinking, I want to take this legacy forward. Won a World Cup, let's win a lot more in the next 2 or 3 years.
I want to ask you how happy you are that he's not an IPL coach next year. But I won't. Let it be. That's for another day. We are going to talk about Zimbabwe and India on the other side of this break with Andy Flower and Abhinav Mukund. Stay with us.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
राशि की स्कूल फीस, घर का किराया, कितनी जिम्मेदारियां हैं सर पे। तुम तो टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस लिए बिना ही चले गए।
पॉलिसी बाजार पे 1 करोड़ का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 470 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
Keep walking.
सर जी सपने स्किप नहीं, सिप करो। सिंपली विजिट kotakmf.com/MrSIP और सीखो SIP के साथ कैसे हो सकते हैं आपके सपने पूरे सिस्टमैटिकली।
और आप म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
स्कूल फीस, बस फीस,
ट्यूशन फीस, स्विमिंग क्लासेस,
पूरे